The Eastern Conference Semifinals, Game 7. The Raptors have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won, 3 they have lost. It is now the last stand. There is no looking back, as they must lay it all on the line against the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's all come down to Game 7 of the conference semifinals. Up next.
Well, this is what we've all been waiting for. Game 7. The winner to advance to the conference finals and get one step closer to a championship. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. So with Ellis sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. DeBusschere is out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then there's Juwan Howard. Then there's Danny Granger. And it's Thomas in at the 2. And for the Raptors, Stackhouse out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Robertson. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. Taking a look at Minnesota. Greg is the lower seed. This is a scenario you might have taken coming into the series. Now they're faced with winning a Game 7 on the road.
No doubt, you're going to have to win games in enemy territory, and one of those wins might have to come in a Game 7. To do the job, they're going to need a lot of mental toughness here tonight.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Launches a 3, rebounded by Howard.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Granger. Thomas dishes to Howard. Lock at 6. DeBusschere with the screen on Kerr. Granger misses.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
It's good from long range.
Jordan getting quickly into the shot. No hesitation. Supreme confidence shooting off the pass.
Granger kicks to DeBusschere. Howard up on top. Timberwolves passing it around. Knocks it loose. And here we go. Jordan going to the hoop. And the dunk by Jordan.
Nope. Jordan doesn't need any help there. I mean, his athleticism is really on another level.
Granger against Curry. Here's Thomas. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Curry passes to Jordan. McGrady against DeBusschere. Robertson a screen on DeBusschere. That's tipped. Now here's Granger to the inside. Here's Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air. Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Toronto shooting their first free throw of the night here. The free throw drops for Stackhouse.
Yeah, you can't really have any qualms with Jerry Stackhouse's energy. I mean, he plays with a lot of intensity, which is contagious for his team, and sometimes that can be a difference maker out there.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. You look at Tate, top 5 in the NBA, and his teammates love him.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Thomas against Jordan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
McGrady, rebounded by the Timberwolves. They won their last game Monday night.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Here's Curry. After the basket by Minnesota. A shot by McGrady, no good. Tate, the pass to Granger. Jordan against Thomas. Granger outside. Puts it up. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
DeBusschere against McGrady. Back to DeBusschere. He's looking for Howard and finds him. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. And so Howard nails both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
McGrady outside. Three from Robertson. No good that time.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now Howard. And here is Thomas. Granger. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Granger's got his second bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Out to the wing. Tate against Robertson. Pass to Jordan. 3 on the clock. Rebounded by Granger.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Thomas got a piece of it. McGrady against Tate. Here's Curry. Outside, Jordan. They set the pick from deep. It's rebounded by DeBusschere.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Now, here is Jordan. 5 points in the game, and the Raptors miss again. It's Thomas on the wing. Here's DeBusschere. Can't nail the jumper. Raptors trail by 3. Here's McGrady. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Pass to DeBusschere. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Howard dishes to Thomas. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Curry trying to break free. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Stackhouse takes it right at him to draw the foul. Up to the defense's challenge there.
The Raptors shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And some changes here for the Raptors. Chris Boucher's checked in for McGrady. And it's Seth Curry in for Robertson. Minnesota also making some changes. DeAndre Ayton comes in for DeBusschere. And Ryder subbed in for Tate. Now here's Ayton. Ayton a screen on Curry. Granger kicks to Thomas. Fires away from way outside. Toronto grabs the miss.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. He's trying to guard him without fouling.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Thomas checked in for the Timberwolves. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Raptors. It's a 3-point game. Here's Jordan. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Three-pointer, Granger drops in the tray. Granger's got 7 points in the game.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Curry passes to Curry. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. A shot off that time. Great D that time from Thomas. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. Riders checked in for Thomas. Here's Ryder. Pass to Howard. And here is Granger. Inside. 5 on the clock. The putback.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Here's Jordan. Jordan controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Jordan's so good at reading the misses and then throwing them down with force. You got to get a body on him.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. Tries again. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too. You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Howard, the pass to Ryder. Robertson against Thomas. Back to Ayton. Over Robertson, and it's sent back by Robertson. Down low, here's Murray Boyle. The score now all even.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Here's Ryder, still without a basket. Pass to Granger. 36 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Ayton sets the pick for Granger. Off target from outside.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Jordan dishes to Curry. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Thomas. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher.
Substitution on the court.
9 seconds left in the first quarter. Thomas surveying the D. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Raptors lead by 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Ellis is out there with Isaiah Thomas. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Ryder in at the 3.
How many times have we seen the possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, IT's unbelievable. I mean, the ability to play off pick and rolls, the ability to make plays for himself and for others, top notch.
Now here's Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Isaiah Thomas. The Raptors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And Toronto making a change. McGrady's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. DeBusschere, he's checked in for Ellis. A pass to DeBusschere. Here's Ryder, covered by Mitchell. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's DeBusschere. It's deflected.
Excellent job by McGrady using his length to deny that shot.
Back to Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. DeAndre Ayton is number 1. Toronto shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Boucher passes to McGrady, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Back to Thomas. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Mitchell kicks to Curry. To the inside. Here's Robertson. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to DeBusschere. Back to Thomas. He takes it in, and it's sent back by Mitchell.
And watching Mitchell there, he was just sitting on that one.
Count the basket. Curry's got 7 points.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Jordan, he's checked in for the Raptors. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Thomas checked in for Ryder. Pass to Thomas. Ayton a screen on Curry. From deep, Thomas. Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And another miss. Oof. He's having this really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Inside, here's Jordan over Ayton. And it's Jordan, that time on the assist by Robertson. And it's a 7-point Raptor lead.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
Ayton a screen on Curry. It's Thomas outside. It's hauled in by McGrady. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Boucher's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 7. Thomas with it. He's got 5. Going inside. And the rejection by Curry.
It's huge whenever Seth Curry comes up with the block. I think it ignites the entire team.
And Thomas with the block. They retain possession. Here's Jordan. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket. Jordan's got the lead up to 9 now for the Raptors. Thomas against Curry. Here's Ayton. Over Boucher. Nails the baby hook. Ayton's got 4 this quarter.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Pass to Robertson. And 3 from Jordan. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket. Timberwolves trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Thomas passes to Thomas. Here is DeBusschere. 6 on the shot clock. Thomas's shot is off.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Robertson outside. From the top of the key, Boucher kicks to McGrady. 3 from Robertson, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
High basketball IQ on display from Curry there, making a quick pass.
Timberwolves trail by 13. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Curry's checked in for Robertson. Minnesota also making some changes. Ryder's checked in for Jayshawn Tate. And it's Granger in for Isaiah Thomas. To the paint, here's Granger, and the rejection by Curry.
Love seeing the little guy bounce like that. You know, Curry, he doesn't block a lot of shots, but when he does, it gets his teammates amped up.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Granger after Tracy McGrady's score. Thomas, that's good.
D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Granger against Curry. McGrady tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The 3. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Ryder.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, which should help them cut into that deficit.
To the middle. Boucher against DeBusschere. Here's Curry. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 7. Ayton sets the pick for Thomas. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Ayton's got his 3rd basket of the night. McGrady outside. And the 3 off target.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Danny Granger. The Raptors have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. The first free throw is good. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Thomas is checked in, and so Boucher nails both of them. Timberwolves trail by 11. It's Thomas on the wing, guarded by Curry. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. Chris Boucher, 4th. And, of course, Duncan Robinson.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their 3-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Robertson, he's checked in for Toronto. Howard's checked in for Minnesota. Jayshawn Tate comes in for Danny Granger. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Howard finds Tate. Here's DeBusschere. And Boucher sends it back. A pass to DeBusschere. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And guys, it's really amazing the effect that Boucher has on this team, especially on the defensive end. He's smart, he's cagey, and incredibly tough.
Danny Granger is checked in for Isaiah Thomas. And the rebound goes to Danny Granger. Timberwolves trail by 9. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. To the wing right side. DeBusschere kicks to Thomas. Here's Tate. Rebound by the Raptors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Curry is inside. Granger covering. Jordan against Thomas. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
The Raptors have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Granger dishes to Thomas. Howard against Boucher. On the wing, Granger. He's got 7. Clock at 4. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8. There's 45 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Boucher. Now here's Curry. Back to Boucher. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Tate's only got his 4th rebound in this one. Thomas with the ball. Defended by Jordan. Now DeBusschere. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
The Raptors making a switch here. Stackhouse is checked in.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Granger against Curry. Pass to Stackhouse. Puts up a deep 3. A shot by McGrady, no good. It's stolen by McGrady. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch, Shaq.
Yeah, no Tyler Ball from them. That's why they're getting the good looks. Get it, Tyler Hero?
Your Tyler Ball, Hero Ball.
I knew you would understand, Ernie.
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Raptors. Thank you for being with us. Now,
you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Stephen Curry's out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Jerry Stackhouse. Then there's Robertson. And it's McGrady in at the 4 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Howard. Outside Thomas. The three-pointer, no good. Raptors leading by 6. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Thomas. In the corner, Granger with it. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got his 3rd assist on the night.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Jordan. 16 points for him. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Thomas. Granger for the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. McGrady's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's the 3. And again, Toronto no up.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Here's Granger, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
"90 seconds now into the second half. A pass to DeBusschere. Tate with the ball. Back to DeBusschere. Lets a floater go.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Here's McGrady over to DeBusschere. A shot by McGrady, no good.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
And the rejection by Curry. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Boy, you got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. A pass to DeBusschere. Here's Tate. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Tate's only got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Curry looking around. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by Howard.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Now, here is DeBusschere. He's got 7. Howard, the pass to Thomas. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Jordan with it. Now, Thomas defending. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome.
Minnesota's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Thomas dishes to Howard. Back to Thomas. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry kicks to McGrady. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Now it's a 5-point Toronto lead. Minnesota's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. To DeBusschere. It's deflected. Raptors leading by 5. Over to the wing. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Stackhouse throws it down.
Well, you know, if you're playing Robertson to score, not a bad idea, but that means you're going to leave other guys open, and he'll find them.
Pass to Howard. Halt the run. It's hauled in by the Raptors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And here is Jordan. That one goes in. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Howard. He's got 6. Looking to get back on track here. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You've got to stay in his jersey.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And here is Granger after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Thomas outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Cameron Thomas.
And the second free throw, good. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Toronto. McGrady outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now here's Robertson. 8 points for him. It's good. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now here's Granger. He's got 12. Thomas finds Howard. Back to Thomas. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Thomas got 15.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Outside Jordan. It's hauled in by Thomas.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
It's Thomas on the wing. Back to Tate. Nobody near Granger. Misses the three. Raptors leading by 4. It's Curry outside. Minnesota with the rebound. Tate's only got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Granger passes to DeBusschere. Here's Tate. Howard dishes to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's DeBusschere. A three-pointer off the mark. Raptors have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Thomas, good.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Stackhouse outside. Hits it from three-point range. 10 points for him.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now, here's Tate. Howard kicks to Thomas. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Stackhouse, the pass to Curry. Back to Stackhouse. And there it is for him. And now a 9-point Raptor lead.
Tell you what, these coaches really like it when Stack takes it inside, pounding that paint.
Pass to DeBusschere. It's Howard, top of the key. And here is Thomas. He's defended by Jordan. Thomas against Jordan. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Granger passes to DeBusschere. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Howard dishes to Thomas. Pass to Granger. Screen by Howard to end the run. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Jordan, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now, here is DeBusschere. Now, Tate. Outside for Thomas. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thomas got 20 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's McGrady. And, yep, finally cracked it, rolling around the rim. And the Raptors lead by 11.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
It's hauled in by the Raptors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Robertson up top. McGrady kicks to Jordan. Another shot over Thomas. Fires from 14. And so it's Toronto looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll return shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. So with Howard sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got DeAndre Ayton. DeBusschere is out there with Cam Thomas. Then it's Thomas, and it's Ryder in at the two-guard spot. Here's Thomas, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now, here is Jordan. Good D by Thomas. Timberwolves trail by 15. It's Thomas on the wing. Offline with his three.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Boucher passes to McGrady. Over Thomas. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And so Ayton will bring it up for Minnesota. Outside Thomas. Minnesota again turning it over. Toronto leading by 15. Pass to Jordan. Thomas with the block. Out to the right wing. Here's Ryder. A three-pointer is right on target.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
McGrady kicks to Boucher. Puts up a deep three. And it's McGrady that time on the assist by Mitchell. McGrady's got 19 points.
That gives him his second three of the half with 3 total for the game.
Here's Thomas. And Boucher sends it back. Mitchell outside. His three-pointer's off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 15. Ayton finds Thomas. With the teardrop, and it's blocked by Jordan.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball.
And that one's good, Ayton. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Jordan. To the inside. Ayton against Boucher. Back to Jordan. 18 feet out. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Here's Ryder. Ayton a screen on Mitchell. Here's Ryder. It's rebounded by Jordan. Raptors leading by 15. Pass to Curry. Back to Jordan. And then Jordan slams it in.
Well, Jordan is something to watch slamming home the ball, man. This guy is really strong and does it with force.
Now, here's Thomas. Michael Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. A shot by McGrady, no good. Timberwolves trail by 17. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now DeBusschere. Thomas gets a wide open look. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Jordan's got 8 rebounds in this game. Mitchell outside for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. DeBusschere's got his 6th rebound on the night. Thomas against Mitchell. Outside Thomas. A pass to DeBusschere. 5 to shoot. Curry with the steal. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Here is the open 3 to cap the break. And the Raptors lead by 20.
Nice to see Curry get out on the break.
And here's DeBusschere. Here's Ryder. Ayton a screen on Mitchell. Back to DeBusschere. Thomas against Jordan. Just 5 on the clock to end the drought. And it's laid up and in by Thomas.
Great combination of quickness and slick moves near the basket. Thomas more comfortable in the paint than some big guys.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Jordan dishes to McGrady. Over to DeBusschere. The shot by McGrady, no good. Timberwolves trail by 18. Right wing to the paint.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he makes the first.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Stackhouse, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. Robertson comes in for Mitchell. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Curry.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Curry kicks to McGrady. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 13. DeBusschere passes to Granger. Back to DeBusschere. That's Oscar Robertson with the rebound. Robertson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Curry outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Curry's got 11 points here in just the second half. Granger passes to Thomas. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Down low, here's DeBusschere. Lays it up off the glass.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Robertson outside. Back to Curry. They set the screen. Michael Jordan on the wing. It's rebounded by DeBusschere.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Curry against Granger. Lets it go with the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Left side, Jordan. Stolen by Granger. Howard, the pass to DeBusschere. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. They lead by 11. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And Stackhouse, no good on that one. Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Robertson against Granger. Pass to Tate. Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Fires from 14. That's good on the jump shot. Thomas got 5 points now in the quarter.
With the ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go.
Curry fires from way outside. Tate with the rebound. Tate's only got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Stackhouse with the steal. Inside, McGrady, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And how about the vision there from the Big O guys? Beautiful.
Thomas against Jordan. Right side, Thomas. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
McGrady against DeBuscher. McGrady passes to Stackhouse. Pass to Jordan. McGrady left side. No good from outside.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Thomas, no good. They can take their time on this possession.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Raptors.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And for a series that went the distance, you have to admire how they were able to close it out here as the time winds down.
Yeah, well, you never know going into a Game 7 like this who is going to rise to the occasion. I think they showed they had exactly what was needed. That extra grit and grind to fight for the win, fight for the series, and congratulations are definitely in order.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out, and doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Jordan.
I thought his active hands were a big help. I mean, he took some chances on defense, and his gambles paid off. He got a bunch of steals.
And so the Toronto Raptors take the series and will move on. They took the long road to get here, but they've done it. They're moving on to the conference finals, Greg, after a thrilling 7-game series and a win here in round 2.
And what a memorable series this was. So fitting that it came down to a Game 7, and now no rest for the weary. They've got to get right back to work.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Michael Jordan.